Side note, all right, I've had to re-record this about like 3-4 times, but god dang it. Hey, what is up everybody, Blazefer here, and today I have for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Now, I was trying to get this recorded earlier, and I gotta straight up say, whatever happened, I think my mic was updating or something like that with Logitech, and it screwed up all of my freaking settings. I'm still unsure if it's back to normal now because I had to fiddle with junk while I was at work. Currently at my lunchtime, so yeah, we're just gonna get into the video. Enough yapping. I'll tell you all about it later. But this is gonna be a video about, of course, before you summon or should you summon on Arai, the blessed DPS that is going to be coming out. We're closer for a lot of us, and this is the summer variant. Now, we're gonna be going over various things with this. There's gonna be several parts to this video, mainly just gonna be the first part is just going to be a TLDR. The second part of the video will be more of me actually taking a look into the character, telling you exactly what she does, telling you that she is pretty darn good. And then the third part will be me playing devil's advocate, which I do have to express to a lot of you, seeing that a lot of us are 50-50 on summoning on this character. So with that out the way, let's go ahead and get straight into it. So first things first, the TLDR, or what my opinion thinks here. When it does come down to Blessed Arai, which I'm currently on currently on TW, so she's not out just yet. She comes out in a few hours. When it does come down to at least these Blessed Arai, my overall opinion is I feel like a lot of us, if you are a dolphin, well, if you're a dolphin, you might can summon, right? If you're a guppy, meaning you don't spend much, you only get like the battle pass, do not summon. If you are free to play, I say do not summon. I'm gonna go straight into exactly why when we get to the con side of the video. So if you guys are interested in that, sit tight, watch on through. But let's go ahead and look at Arai. Now, of course, we do know we have the 4-star Arai, which is an electric DPS or electric sub DPS, AoE sub DPS here. And she's pretty all right, but she's kind of a glass cannon. So you build her more of just like a pure on support. Now, the Arai that's going to be coming out, which we're going to take a good look at, it should be popping up on my screen in a couple seconds here. You guys might see that. Yeah, okay, you guys see that. I don't want to move this over so I can actually have a better look on my screen here. But the Summer Arai is a blessed DPS or AoE DPS, which is the first blessed AoE DPS or DPS in general for this element, and which is going to be amazing because of a lot of us who really want to have a DPS for each element, including myself. This is great. Now, me being the content creator, I'm getting this character for that reasoning. I'm going to try my hardest to get that character for this reasoning, just to showcase her and have this whole element covered. The pros to this character, she's really good. She has a bunch of cool stuff in her kit. Seeing that she's the first blessed DPS, she's able to do a lot of cool things where it's going to utilize her health. In fact, she has 2 whole states called Midsummer and True Summer, in which in different states they do different things, which utterly power up her moves. Even when it comes down to at least her awarenesses, which we will break down in a separate video because I will have a build guide for this character, she's really good. The higher you get her up, the better she's going to, of course, become. And her awarenesses aren't actually that bad either. They're pretty much worth your buck. When it does come down to what she's able to actually do, her skills and everything are pretty darn decent. Her weapons are also really good as well, even down to the 4-star, pretty darn good. And it actually helps out her overall kit, seeing it actually goes over the 2 states that she's able to be in. This is an overall majorly good character. In fact, it can fit into multiple teams here, one of them benefiting with Marion. Finally, we have an actual character that will coexist with Marion quite a lot and will be very helpful. That is great. That's fine and dandy. This character, without a doubt, is going to be very useful to use. You can use them for SOH, use them for guild boss, just a regular play, anything that is weak against bless. Officially, she's going to be actually amazing for next upcoming events and things like that. She's going to be great for. That was the pro side of this video, because I'm not going to have this to be ultra long. I do have to get back to work because I am on lunch. But anyways, that was the pro side of this video. Now let's play devil's advocate. This character, I genuinely feel, if you, like I said earlier, if you're not like whaling or if you're not a collector, or just a person who genuinely likes Arai, you shouldn't summon. I thoroughly believe that you should not summon. A lot of us are 50-50 on this. I believe you guys should not summon for this character, and let me explain to you exactly why. The reason that you don't want to summon for this character is because the main people who are summoning are usually going for metas, which are going for SOH. Those are, you already know exactly who going for those characters, or either are collectors, right? But if we get this character, you're going to be good at SOH because that is the new deal. That's going to be the new rotation. Bless will finally be a thing. Most likely we will get later on a freaking guild boss that is affected by Bless even more so. So there will be a reason to have a Bless team for this, right? Another option that would be great. Even for some of the Velvet trials, that is another option. You now have a DPS. Bless teams are officially viable. Cool and dandy. But that is also meaning for the free-to-play side of things, you guys are slowly getting left high and dry unless you're just a straight-up collector. With this in mind, I do feel like this is straight up just a bait for anyone who's spending. Other than that, or if you just love Closer. Other than that, there should be no reason for you to summon on this banner. None at all. You have to think, we have a few banners that are coming up that we already know exactly what technically they're going to be. We do know there's going to be a summer Tomoko, meaning another part of the summer events are eventually going to be coming out. We do know there is going to be most likely two other banners, which is Futaba and Haru. This was stated in the dev notes, or at least one of the interviews, that Futaba and Haru will be coming together, similar to how Yusuke and Makoto came out. So most likely the first part is going to be Futaba, second part is going to be Haru. Now for some people who do not care and be like, I think Futaba isn't going to be there or be too great here, you also have to think, we have a ton of good navigators, right? This is another Phantom Thief from the original game. So far, every last Phantom Thief that has come out, including Joker now, because Joker got buffed, all of them that have come out are actually really darn good. So most likely, although the beta kit for Futaba is outshined by the newer, the newer navigators like Phoebe, Rico, and them, well, guess what? They're most likely going to rework it, and she's going to be even better. She is one of the actual Phantom Thieves that they're most likely going to give her steroids to make her way better. When it comes down to Haru, that is another person that we'll have. She's going to do good with gun damage. She's also going to do good with Psy. She's going to be a Psy character, most likely going under the DPS side of things as well. So you're going to want to summon for that because that will be the first Psy DPS that we will have. That is absolutely crazy. So you guys see what I'm saying? When it comes down to the roadmap of things that we'll have, it won't really be worth for you guys to really summon. It would be very much so the opposite for a lot of you all who really enjoy the game or who are really trying to progress later on. You guys are probably going to take more of a hit than more of you actually enjoying yourself, because we have to think, after Summer Closer, once again, is Tomoko. If you skip Tomoko as well, that gives you some time to save for both Closer and Tomoko, giving you enough time to when Futaba or Haru drops, we'll have gems. And heck, if they decide to be nice to us, before Futaba and Haru drops, we might get a banner that is a skip banner, similar to how Yusuke and Makoto had a banner beforehand, which was Riddle and I gotta remember my girl's name. Jeez, I forgot. In Ren's banner, Ren and Riddle's banner, they were skip banners for a lot of people. Who knows? They might do something similar. It could be Marion and Yui or something else where you could kind of skip something like this. So truly do take this in account with a grain of salt. I would highly invest, or at least highly advise, a lot of you guys who really aren't spending or not really collecting or don't care for ranking rewards type deals, don't go for Arai. There's tons of reasons why. If you're a guild boss junkie, right? You love guild boss, right? If you're in a decent guild, go into guild boss, go borrow like one of your people who are whales or dolphins, or you know for a fact is getting the character and don't mind putting it on showcase. Go borrow their character, play it in guild boss. But if you're not doing like crazy SOS, I mean SOH, keep saying SOS, but SOH, you're not doing no guild boss craziness, and you don't really care about collecting, this are your skip banners. This in Tomoko is your skip banners. So I would highly suggest you guys to skip on this. This is personally my viewpoint on it. At the end of the day, I ain't your mother, it's your account, so do what you please. But without further ado, I think that's the end of the video for the most part. I need to take my behind back to work before my supervisor actually curb stomps me. So hopefully you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, everybody, peace out.